it depends on the person's vision. As at the time we were getting married, that we were sleeping on the bed for, yeah, the mattress went out of him, and then yeah, that's without no television. We just moved to a new apartment, and where we were, we did not send anything. So we just used our bed and we bought some cloth, and that's where we start. Right, quite near tree for being channel, back no my right onto say G and meter. And this is someone I saw the idea to, and she felt like, no, you are still the right person for me, because I will still go with you. So once the person is having a vision, so in future this is where I'm heading towards. The person have making an effort, say this is where I'm working towards that effort now. Then it means that the person have the vision that you can carry the person along with. So as a young guy, our person will worry. Don't just look out for anybody in skirts. Just go for someone who is going the same direction. I don't know if I've answered you.
So now I can say, any Jay-Z, yeah, if so be some say, or Barben, I'm a party, and make come and Sabbath Rochero, everybody is. Sure. And Yamiadum, Okakao, say, Ope, slim things, Kokobi. So now me person is if say, I will change to be bad. We are why you said you can say, now if you're bound, like the other can be a better was you put together. So I know saying, or finance and coaching best son. So when can me sounds that if any panel a movie, that's a change if ban a physical look no one. So now I make who against say, maybe I far the same thing, but I could be a can one. I say,
let's just when you back up. Okay. That kind of you are partially right, but the truth in say, you see, the truth in say, once the things that you are looking out for overweigh the physical physics, you don't see anything above that. So just as I said, our vision as yours that you are going the same direction. So that's in case in point, that's a physical body change here, because the vision overweigh the physical structure now. You don't look out for those things again.
Because my money will cancel. Nippon who you know full I can see training.
That doesn't have the vision that you are heading towards. You see, if we praise the physical structure to overweigh the way now I want a problem in the world. That means you are looking out for the physics, the body, and all those things. In case na say or winner says because of or no more important to you than where you are heading towards with the person, it may have a problem. But when you praise where you are going with the person in future more vulnerable than the physical structure now, it will overshadow those things. As I said earlier on, before getting married, I was having options. I was my wife. Wow, edit that side. You see, I was having this woman. I was having the option to, but when I said no, she is too lazy for my liking. How lazy am I talking about? You are having a shop. Just go and open your shop and be able to work. She is feeling lazy. And I'm having someone who is a student and who is at the same time a maid who is ready to serve together, being a student at the same time working as a maid. You get it? The vision is there, so I need something, so I need to work towards that thing. You two, you are there, you are having the option, say, or for instance, you can open up a shop and get customers early in the morning, but she felt like, no, I need to sleep and wake up at the time I prefer. Whereby I also go to work at 5 a.m. because we need to lay the foundation well for the future. So is the person having the same vision or the same right so and that's when you say skaba mundi nensa na chese mu na Martinez esa na chese Martinez and esa na didn't quite start it. So you need to look out for those things. You know, in the church now I was having the opportunity. Now I was having the opportunity to go for one lady. But when I say no, she's not going the same direction of which I'm heading towards. So even though she have the physique that was looking out for, since she doesn't fall into that categories, I just let her go and move on with the one I'm looking out for.
Okay. All right. Mrs. Amanda, but your Oba no Obeka Obaba say, Memma Nympha Bida, and Obeka either so Oba Bema and Obaba Air Quawaria. Type of Nipa Ben or bad advice in some man of Fabida, and I say youth no more share or my ready some quackware. Nyamea the Modiano a cockama and mechanic say, what do we need to form? And I'll choose the right person. And see, in this case, now would have 2 or 4 for now, will be a quackware. A foot to the Ben or the man say, Bema we fat, Bema we and Yamma.
Jamaica one, Bemo hard working, the sofa. Bemo lazy dear. And is a offer. Bemo self-sentence and is a offer. Menkwa or casa onka ye dadibia me onye obia obeboa because odwen ononkwa no ho onwen boso ohun kan say ohun ewo ne peche mu nti obon komo say otumi edu shim bema ubisa no say in the next 10 years where do you want to be obetumi actually say in the next 10 years this is where I want to be no na me meka say fa
Ewa cho said you can say ubisa no sa anima if sa those qualities no any other that particular guy and I say lady now or go for now or issue be na so best stand say unjai no try other one and now man no I try
yeah, especially lazy self-centered. There is no option to replace that one because nipani is lazy. No say more corner. All the burden is coming to be on you. And no self-centered. So I just say, and ya do bedroom mupo. Inti oyare da hono. Oh, and then me yari o. Ebia ye TV mami. And I go bi mami. Obeja ho ako. Aha, inti self-centered, lazy dear, I know dear is not replaceable.
Mr. Mano, forgiveness in marriage. Should everything be forgiven in marriage, or there should be a boundaries that should never be crossed?
If you ask me this question, I would say there must be total forgiveness per where we have gotten to so far. What am I saying? So we don't, because you who are there Obani betimi aye mana broswa ma I cannot forgive her so far. What am I saying? So Obeka say now what you say okobo edwamaye. What I mean, what will happen for her to go and boy edwamaye? I don't know whether you get what. Is it because of money? Is it because of probably in demo? So if you are fulfilling all this obligation, then I don't see say it may push the person to that angle. So far, if you ask me, I would say yes, there should be total forgiveness in marriage, no matter what.
Okay, on a Jamaica 7, you maybe no more. They didn't care about a sika and I say and them wasn't. But one who another guy on also no who do or do. One who another guy Charlie guy in oh wow Charlie see some medium my main testing her. In this aspect, I share whisker, woman iska, and them was also okay. Who be say they need reason now or the quiet and or more reason they are still now like we be Chinese simple.
I said from the early stages, what are you looking out for? Trust me, say o person will be now the first 3 months of your friendship. Whatever you want to know about the person, you know about the person. If all you want to know, you know about the person. Because per the questions you are going to ask the person, whatever be I will be or catch maybe say na meet you, say na me you. I mean those fancy things are there naturally. If the person is your friend and as you intended to go far with the fellow, by so doing you may know almost everything about the fellow. And you can say no, this person is not going to help me. That is why it should be advisable say it was a option. For example, is the one I gave you about the previous woman who is seamstress having a shop, who is just supposed to open it. I realized from onset, say that is how she is, and she's not ready to change. So likewise also there, I just needed to put a stop to it. Likewise also, say only need that say from her conversation or from her angle, from the questions you are going to put to her, she is able to come up with this. It's better as a hard manager say. But one of the most critical stages say Oben say a wife and or son will be so from the questions you are going to throw from the earlier stages, it may help you to advise yourself even before you even get married.
Yeah, mechanic say everything should be forgiven because that forgiveness is for your own self. If obi naturally could be a didn't say odi show more una o toyare ama inti you have to let it go. Sena wankasa no, you be free. Umfa obi aye wade na show na wo di show mu na wo toyare ama wo aba nipa ne na mo free. So the forgiveness there is supposed to be everything. BBM, you just forgive just for your own sake.
Mr. Mano, me pese me bisa say and I say as young guy I me kwa ware no mame key factors are ebeboa me business side and my warrior side. Nipa na me kwa ware no say no betie. And I say bema me wo vision say pese me build a business no the type of woman me picking it up and finding in coming.
Just as she said earlier on, there is no our ability to be much successful without money. Because for example, we say urbanity cry in yakeke. That's what to mean to paracetamol, and I just say there's a problem. So you need to know, you need to know, say, you need to work hard in such a way, say, you can save for contingency sake in case of anything should happen. Now, what type of person as a young guy you are supposed to look out for? As a young guy, you need to first of all have a vision for your own life. Make also all your banners on your bema, which your bema for no bema na pay. And from the questions you try to ask the fellow, you can see say the person in the vision. Our advice you say just run fast, because Obia is almost like someone a drunk driver. Only we now share ammonia. So the person have to have a vision, both urban and urban. As a guy, you need to know. Say, oh, today I'm not working. Today I'm working with somebody. Today I'm working on the El Shaddai TV. El Shaddai TV is going places, and maybe the next 5 to 10 years, this is where El Shaddai TV is going. So by so doing, if I'm working on the El Shaddai TV, I know that there is vision under. For example, my workers know very well, say, once we work, every year we have where we want to travel to. Next year we know where we are going to. This year we know where we are going to. We know when is our leisure time where we will go to. Aside that one, we know that within the next 5 years, if things become stable, these are the things packages involved. So they know the vision, and we carry the vision around together. With ourselves. Likewise, also, once you are picking someone to come and join you, you need to know that the person also have a vision that you are going the same direction with. If the direction, as I said, if the direction is opposite way, then it will be advisable say, "Ube to home for them," because when to home for them, that's a CD to certain point. You cannot come back, and at the same time, so say, that is why you can see some. I can't remember when I got married, just 7 days I could do a dance here. I saw them. No, be say now 7 days spend over there dance say. Now so I was 7 years. So I told myself, say I'm not going to dance when I was 7 years. Then I will go and prove to the person, even the church say, "Miss Lady 7 years." So have the vision that, oh, this is what I'm heading towards, and the fellow who is coming along with you must also carry the vision with you. Supposing say my wife doesn't carry the vision with me, we wouldn't have been able to get to this stage.
memfa ne sɛ obi tie wo sisi a and onipa na ɔne ne te no understand ne nhyɛ da mfa ɔbaa ne nyɛ supportive anaasɛ memfa ne sɛ ɔbaa ne bɛrima no nyinaa baako ɛnyɛ supportive ɛna ɔde ne ho akɔhyɛ aware no mu awie in this case no time nso mpa ho ɔmo age no nyɛ age a ɔmo gyae a ɛbɛyɛ hard sɛ ɔmo bɛsa nya afro nti on this one no ɔba advice nipa ne sɛ ɔmfiri hɔ ɔngya aware no start up foforɔ na ɔmpɛ better one ɛna ɔbɛka ɔwɔ solutions a ɔde bɛma no a ana keywords a ɔde bɛma no ɔbɛtumi de asort nneɛma out na wabuild life in
There are two ways to kill a cat. To start with, yes, assume say unim and I don't want to dada. Now you need to go for counseling. Make sure say you get the proper counseling from a well-known someone who can counsel you better. We have psychologists who try to speak to you to understand. We have some pastors, we have some messages that when you even pay attention to, automatically it changes the person. So I will advise you go for counseling, and since we have already wouldn't want to shame you that you try and go for counseling, try to work on yourself. Sometimes it's not even about the film, it's about you working on yourself. So you try to work on yourself to adjust to. Trust me, here in Burma we are very flexible. Once Obano adjust it, no matter what, Obama will definitely comply. So I would say you try and work on yourself, you try and go for counseling, you speak to a well-known person, and if you realize the person is Adamite, why not just say me the son and meeting a from Adam stage, this how I am, then I would advise we to move. But once you pass through all these stages, the person is willing to change. Trust me, the person can change, and you have your way out.
I will specific level be a young guy, a young guy, because mostly guys no responsibility. So, what specific level be a guy, young guy, unrich and sana. What do relationship, because they will be like you are staying with your parents, and now person me ba besra o ma fie dem thing. So be can say also wunya single room self-contained be as na wa start say we date ana ono feel say if vision no ho no ma whether say only your parents na tu ana say one or two wait me go for love.
Okay, actually, as you said, there is difference between dating, friendship, and courtship. And so far, as a single guy who is staying with your parents or whatever, that means you are having friends. Specifically, maybe not one or two, you are having a lot of friends, and you need to now make sure say you are going out with, or if you want to actually date, you are specifically going out with a person whom you say, oh, bakono better was say, oh, and ne oti o parent fear, but this where probably you are heading towards. Obu are not in the parent fear, but now because of what nature out in the parent fear and say, or Bobo is kind of there at assassin. And Obu also on person better in the parent fear because of German cemetery person no can so Jenny Dina or the boy. So in this context, whom are you going for? I'm asking you. With yours, you are moving from the house not because of say opeso din carbon 70, but just because you want to have the vision that carries you want to have a peace of mind about him. They carry on with wherever you are heading towards. Same way, when you are going for someone, is the person having the same capacity of mindset? Say, I'm going for someone. He may go the same direction, and I say, oh, but me go for beer all the time. Be able to anymore than to than say you because so you see be fortunate. To take it from yours, the reason why you went there and they say now it makes you like it gives you a responsibility. Hey, I say make sure rent to I say make sure right bow. Now that I'm on my own, I need to pay this, and because of this, I need to work so that I can be able to gather money to pay those rents. So that vision is the one that carries you. But not say be a ukunya skebi and I say operate more skebi nema for the shell. Same way. Once you are picking out already, go out for someone who enthusiasm or what's her way no interest. They say, oh, I can have the comfort in my parents' home, but I just needed to do something for myself. I just needed to do something for my incoming kids. So based on that, I need to sacrifice today for tomorrow.
Saa idea na amaamefoɔ ne papafoɔ de ahyɛ mmaa bebree tirim sɛ wokɔ a deɛ wobɛnya no fa brɛ fie. Like ɔse sɛ wonya sika a fa brɛ fie ɛka ba a fa ma wo kunu. Do you advice bɛn na wɔde bɛma amaamefoɔ a ɛyɛ ɔmo ma advice bi saa?
Sometimes me who couple of people be a many kasa because of the school I interact with a lot of marriage couples and all that. And the mindset of one is a bema nye sumye na di iti ato so. Inti one kasa wo kona kasa no say the Bible also say as a man thinketh so is inti what dream that I say bema no nye sumye adu iti ben so cause onye sumye ma. You see because of that mindset na o won ansa na wo kɔ aware mu nti wo focus na ye say me page apade ama me ho ye baby wo a omutumi ye japade without their husband knowing and me no to me no it is not the right way because Bible nankasa said the two shall become one. In the sense say Magia to mu say you become one. Me I don't see any other family people say ukunu nye webusheni ebushia oho our ready it me jai ujaya we sounds very back to ebushia but I also see marriage to be the rare family. Yes, that is how I see that marriage is the rare family because there are things I can do with my husband I can't do with my brother. Nti why will I say that onye mebusheni nti ni peska na me yakoma mebushia for na kaba dia na me dia mano. So me dear it is a no for me.
Okay. And about our real side now. Yeah, market any mmaa bebree adi nkomo our reforma omo ma kwa aware no ma bebree akomu asan gya betinafi. And omo ina uti omo kasem a de omo kan ne se mbemanye. And most na no se wo hwe your comment sections a bebree mmaa bebree ba mu a omo complaints about mbema better. Ujin say a day na this ha reasons in ba ama mba bebre hu say mbema nya no.
Let me answer this one. You see, that is a wrong perception. Now let me share this story with you. My kids are here and probably you can ask them. We went to here called Dubai. Na udu Dubai. Say when you do zebra crossing, no matter the type of car, no matter the speed a car needing, say ujina zebra crossing poa dia can bejina mount say besenko. It doesn't matter the type of car, the speed or the say, apart from probably ambulance or maybe a buying a car. But so far from all the cars that we have noticed, ujina zebra crossing, na se umpo when you down so class I can't do her ojinama and mouthim. Who are we trying to imply? You see, they have Ama doing in such a way say they need to respect the zebra crossing in such a way say it's part of the road that belongs to human beings. So no matter what, no matter who you are, no matter what you are, once you get there, they need to allow you to cross. You see, if the foundation is wrong, it will automatically have effect on the marriage. And that is why most of us, we the young guys, have the problem. And most of the young guys also have the problem. What foundation are you going with in the marriage? Are you having the mindset say, or you are having the mindset say, oh, we are going to build together in such a way say in future our children too are going to copy us and also follow the same pattern. Once you have a bad motion from the beginning, it will definitely have effect on the marriage, of which definitely not even going to end well. So that is why I always have issue probably with single parents, because the issue is that the way or be influence in such a way say, oh obia sana wati, it will just be careful. And now on the nama or be try so be It's akwani na muhuni na both obema na he having some bad mindset. They say, oh, and bad one share now obey waiting or you say pay so she say. But no, we need to train whoever who comes under us. Say this is how love is supposed to be. I used to send my kids and specifically I'll go and tell my sweetheart that I'm calling her. The reason why I'm saying so is so that they might know, say, whoever they are going to get married to in future, they must know the person to be their sweetheart, not their enemy. So that is why the Bible says, train up the child the way he should go. It's hard time, say, you best start it. Apipa again, fina again, born in idea. Sometimes the lady have the capacity of getting a very good person, a good man, but just because of what bad mindset in it, then automatically it may push the person away. Funny enough, same notion is what we are having in the church now. Even in the church, they will be saying a whole lot of messages, both from Meku, both from way that it will say, or no kwako any skable I say this CNA media is skable I say to another me no. But once the person know your capacity, so at this stage, from 15, they're my wife and maybe, from 15, me queen and maybe, then we all move together. But once that way it may have effect. And our advice is we should start right from the foundation. Say we are going to build the foundation wall in such a way so we can build on it.
Said you can open a seminar. Let's say both of you are in the office here. Maybe Abba, BBC, you want to me answer also. So I didn't see no. I feel now church will match your banana because the Bible itself will let you know say oh you don't or that so this negativity then things Bible itself will let you know say there are certain things in prayer also will expose but here is the case oh can say also when you open and Bible also am I as a my open like two open so at the bonniness and is it good self amount also I am aware now.
Which side of the Bible, no guys, and you want to open to your wife?
I think Solomon Ekasa.
No, one can say
Solomon. It is Solomon idea no share. Which Bible mukwa so will be a over 1,000 and a lot of concubines. It is not ways that were directly from God. Your no idea, just like the way Peter Carr said, a kamen kwa anka mayan ware. So so no idea. Me everything. My husband will leave the house or baby fienson, but before baby fee, the baby kasa 10 to 15 times on the phone before or baby fee because of the way we have lived. It's like this to be a bar or me gossip party now. Me enya kokonsa bia eze me friend no what the aba the same thing with him nti with that crap on it me ma quarrel ain't me tell because sometimes ebia ni gbefu ofie na okọ won say na kokonsa bia na wa fafun wa frɛ okata bi o say kra me say me no nkasa baba then that is all say ntokwa o then you it has been solved just because of that bond way mu nti me I don't see say you have to be open up to your wife. Tell your wife so to me who at church if people are looking ye na ya ba sorry but in 1 minute the first person they will come and ask is me because someone say that minute no only one I can tell where he is. That is how you are supposed to live.
So whether good or bad it was someone.
Yeah.
Now maybe some person are open and saying who opinion the crowd.
It's just like the way okay, you know. The mentality we are having, na ama all this is happening. Inti ono konangaza is not having a good motive for the marriage. Obi so hono ma I say wa the man na ba no or some way onye mistake. Inti okonja ni time is not also at my side. Inti the baby I say offer. Meanwhile, at those times no na obenya the good ones among omo anya respect ni na but when you see any of them in this year no baby a we drew no so no of let's say me fe bia na me wo eja me wo a medium paper we are say that is the mindset onya fa de enye no then problems comes and your own I say ye jai because the money is but meanwhile onona or making that mistake no by not choosing the right person previously.
All right, so now my question I'm referring. Send it more can open up on them.
Okay.
One said this open up no. The edit trust issue up probably a mobile phone. They will be like if say me corner me around that man pick. So me no me feel say would be hide it from me. So is it good say you open up no be able to me use will be phone will be able to me baby will be any be should be able to me use. So is it good in that way?
To me it is good because my husband can take my phone, check whatever he want to check. The same thing with me. Me funny sometimes if I phone a call, or not so funny phone a call. But me funny phone say be am hwehwe bibi. That is it. Me fa say be a me hwehwe bibi wa test obi and I say we know. I can remember say me ATM be dino for more than 5 years. Because that time now the bank I use maybe me ashama inti waha inti ebi ameyiska oni me password ono be yama me and the same thing say opeska so bibi sukra otumi koyi from my account because the ATM is with him me so me tia say me password otu kwan bia oja ni ATM mama and I know meaning the password of everything ni bibia she bibia I know it amount dollar account whatever account I know everything I know password for everything. See, I think say the open up is very good.
On that side, and I think I am man in a hard drink, Mr. Mano. But you are quite honest. I am man in a person me in but you side as Bemano. We okay say or phone or we hear it and our girlfriend and our bow in the workmanship one human.
Oh, is a cinema mechanic. See, I say, manage number, girlfriends in the car, and our and I hear by forces here, and I say, Tama, I'm coming for girlfriend. I don't have problem, say, or phone that or to me for efficiency. You see, the moment I begin to hide my phone, it means there's something I'm hiding. And you see, one thing triggers another thing. You see, our PR, you can say, go within 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. And it doesn't just start. It starts from somewhere. Oh, phone that or say, what are you specifically hiding? Today, if I'm going to, because see about my wife, second of through, make walk out, no, bit you out, bonkomono. Now, my wife, no friend. Enti akwese wo ba ko be fere so we na ita ma isi akwa metimi ponya gefre oni pe na ha me wa ware mu I just go at least as of be my dey so to me but do ya dey no wife afre seconds no wife afre ita ma na akwese onya gefre but you see the truth is once you are open up you will help your own self onye obi akwese you often that why you are not even afraid of say because you know number of people will be calling. You know all those who will be calling are within range say enkofa issue be amba. And nobody will think say, oh, may be fishy this year. If somebody call me and my wife share phone on my back offer on the reason why the person is calling and she's come to tell me, oh, wait for a now that now return the call. Oh, I then still more issue no she knows. So it brings up the openness and we don't have anything to talk about. Just as she said, me not sure say, hey Anna, me not sure say be for 2 days and 3 days maybe into me kasa say be because there is nothing to hide or there is nothing to fight about that we may say, oh we are hiding or we are fighting about. No.
Mr. Mano, over to you to know for about our area. We are not generalizing about omo warrior. Omo futu ene ade a uhu ne se ade a ware go bebre eba omo yi omo adwen efiri so
the futu kakra me the man use ne say we oba first you have to invest in yourself men ga say in those times na maka say oba ne the end result of oba your kitchen until they don't invest in me but ene the entesa into oba you have to invest in yourself. Men just say me worry a me kunu be me. No. You are going to be a supportive. Bible say me ye o seso boafo. So ye mba no ye seso boafo. So you are going to the marriage to help the man to become the man you want to be. Two, yeah, most of the time no mba no ye share ye physical structure no, because me too, when I was coming up I drew that line. Me pebe ma TikTok, obe mo won bebre, dark man but ubenya bi so a all need that physical structure. Nenso ne character ne de like other qualities now no e wo ni mu. So you just overlook the physical appearance no, then you go for the other side, which the most important thing in life no, so that you have a peaceful marriage. And also if who relationship more na nyama nkoye maintain ho ase wo mu a, it is better to stop. So chairman says here upon say a broken relationship is better than a broken marriage. It is better you break the relationship than eba koya aware na afi na mubabe jan ba be mu then eba be having negative effect on the children. Who relationship now shena asemba, you people are not on the same line. We thinking negative, we thinking positive. It's better to end it than ever end up in marriage. Mube break it up. Asanso wo our real one. When say our real, we work on marriage. Even if you get the Mr. Right, now say you don't work her, the marriage will not be a marriage. I can remember when we got married. Me cry na my from so now. Now I want my husband to apologize. Or not say we drew a diamond, I bet it's in room. So I sat down and said no. Say if I'm out wrong, I must be able to apologize. So and you say be I mean we say be man no or domintina you say me cry my from so me per se or no or patch. So we work. Marriage you work it. One work here, it will not be the marriage you want to be. Thinking that the love is going to bound you together. Love is there all right, but when you don't work on it, the marriage will not be a marriage you want to enjoy.
Say one working on wa worry and so and cause any we see pen there be all the blames in the bema ukunu. Mr. Mano, me pacho afutu be na the bema youth no any omo worry.
Yeah, to start with the youth, I keep saying now we have so many opportunities. We have so many easy for you to identify say oh about way and also about way. But maybe more in here many say first of all you need to go out with someone who have a vision, someone who is heading towards a certain direction, someone who is telling you say oh see na me say that me say me would to not to no school or US back school or way of I say US na back school Dubai. Have that have the person who have that vision now, you can carry the person along with you. The truth is, you see, once you have a vision, your physical being and your mental being work towards that direction. But so the bakuno any BBS in initial oh anything goes, and such a person once she warena obenya big problem. So as a young guy, have someone who is having a vision. So when that's the 10 years, how is he going to treat Akwana with the 10 years? What package does the child have? Akwana what package does the child have? On who your campo, she have that vision already. So once you have someone who is having that vision, you are good to go. Two, so far, Obia Obetiwase. In as much as say all vision, the vision must come under yours as well. Do you people mingle together? Do you people have the same? Rebecca says, "Say yeah, bonfire." Honestly, in Bible, but in Bible, praise just 10% of what you are supposed to look out for. If you don't look out for the things you are supposed to see, that's all bonfire. To me, it's a waste of it's a wasted prayer. So what I was saying is, look out for someone who is having a vision, then carry the person along with you. Just ask what kind in them. don't waste your time, because wasting your time not only about wasting a person's time, you're always wasting your own time. And then, the way the world is moving faster, if you waste 3 years with someone, and you know why you will never waste your time. Because, for example, as I said, when you do 30 years, now say, oh, what? That means by the time you be 40 years, the child will be 10 years. So when you waste 3 years, it means that at the age of 33, now I feel some baby people be your papa. Oh, baby, who number we let's just say, oh, 45, now kind of 5 years was away, which is not going to help you in the future. Yes, so I will advise you know, be all vision to carry you along with it. That is 1. 2, in case Nasa worry, Nasa, there is a way you can work towards it. Just as she said, we run a school. We are having a case of about close to 500. So we have dynamic of parents who come to the school. You can see the way they reason. 2. So what we're gonna say, there is a way. It's like I say, a bit to me, a year. Meaning work towards it and make sure say it changes. But if not soon, that's what you're about. Don't waste more years on it. It's better you find a solution to it. Any year, more force and more, you should go the separate way than for you to say so. Nyamibe. But I'm a foot to that come with young guys.
All right. I can say okay.
I think the more is about this man. First day who know Daniel witness, I was like, hey, Papa no is so simple a life or simple. And I did realizing say, oh yeah, so to the ladies standard. On say most of the times I am hard. Felix I'm head of the family, and just yesterday na me show be on near TV, they were like, Bema de and you say Udi agro fie nyesa nkwala ne ma me fon kro mumbu. Ade bi go class some and Mrs. Amano or Casano say at times I seem to me see I was on mum patcho, but Bema mumba patcho, and we are best I say if said draw the IMNS at it's many and I'll be so once a man all the time or mood in muse on you free and yes our bakunta if say Bema bo home so the new movie mukula. The character no or movie man could pay if you na beat it actually bring aligning in a January be a scatter or so. I think in so a bear I was say when you free Emma both and Kwane my meaning in a more
okay. And the young common a different because you now are for Ankasa Martina for 14 years. You now are for Martina just for 14 years. A bit there 3 years. And Kwesiaga, every day 2 years, and Kwesiaga, we dating and 4 months ago. We courtship, most start here, and more now says from a near corner, a courtship. Yen starting quite mammy upon, I did chain and say, but we mark our anymore, Marco process anymore for just 14 years. just 14 years. And next year, I have 15 years, or better, I make renewals. Someone can renewals, right? Yeah. Yeah, 10 years or more, and 5 years almost, which means or enjoy our remote casa. And you know, for this, Mr. and Mrs. Amano, and you know, my bedding common. Bra, could you keep never full video? No, Nami Gidi say, on Yanko Bess is our brabo, on Yanko Pombishira, Yamishira, no Yamakesi, Dafo for your best and Mamuni, bye bye. All right.